Hi, angels. Welcome back. Some more hints and tips on how to think and heal yourself happy. I am Michelle Louise from Angelic Healing. I'm an advanced master clinical hypnotherapist and a master teacher healer. I am specializing in emotional weight loss and emotional guidance for your emotional well-being so that you can let go and release and shed the weight of the world from your mind and your shoulders so that it can drop off your body mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, so that you can be your fabulous self, your gorgeous, unapologetic, authentic, fabulous self. Because you matter, because you are worthy, and because you deserve to be happy too. So today I'm going to be talking about self-love. If you know me, which most of you do know, oops, excuse me, to stop that, you'll know that I talk a lot about self-love. Self-love, what does it mean to you? Is it part of your everyday life? It is mine. It's took a long time to get there, but it's been well worth the journey, believe me, well worth the work. Or is it non-existent for you? What does it look like? Well, let's have a look at it. I've got a few points here as little tips and reminders. So, how is your self-talk? You always hear me talking about self-talk. If you've listened to any of my videos, you'll know your body is listening to you. Every word and every thought, it's taken on board as a direct instruction to you. So are you being critical to yourself, or are you being kind to yourself? Be honest. What do you normally tell yourself? Do you tell yourself you're fabulous? Or do you say, look in the mirror and say, oh, look at the bags under these eyes. I'm too fat, too thin, too old. Can't do this, can't do that. The energy just drags you down just thinking about it, because it is a heavy vibrational thought process and it have a heavy energetic frequency too. So how do you treat yourself? You know, do you slob out on the couch just eating Pringles, watching Netflix, staying up too late? Or do you give yourself nice food, drink plenty of water, get fresh air, have plenty of sleep, and know how to relax, how to have fun, how to chill out, how to do exercise, just how to take yourself off when you need to and be kind to you. And the next one, how do you allow others to talk to you and to treat you? What you allow will continue. What you're doing is setting the bar and the standard for what's acceptable. So that will just continue being said and done to you. Okay, so set some boundaries. Learn some language along the lines of, I could and I'd love to, but to be honest, I've got enough on at the moment. It doesn't really work for me. I'm not quite happy about that. Let's see if we can compromise. Just use some boundaries rather than keep saying yes and smile and then walk away feeling, why did I do that? I always do that. And now I'm going to fit that in as well. And then you're carrying that bit of resentment and a bit of guilt for feeling resentful as well. So again, they're low vibrational energy. It's not a good message to yourself at all. Okay. And how often do you apologize for yourself? You know, when I was a kid, my mum, we'd sit down to the table, lovely meal, lovely table, fabulous family home, nothing to complain about. And my mum would instantly sit down and start apologizing for herself, for her existence. Oh, you don't want to be sat at the table with fat me, looking at me, well, oh, you beautiful creatures. Oh, I didn't quite get this right. Have you got enough gravy? Is it warm enough? God, I went down in a lump sometimes. But isn't that sad? That's really low self-esteem, really low self-belief, and an unworthiness, complete unworthiness. But that can stay with you. That can stay. If that's been what you've been used to listening to, sometimes you can hear yourself repeating that. Luckily, I broke the cycle from that. And now when I hear it, it makes me cringe. And I pick her up on it all the time. Nicely, obviously. Okay. Are you trying to be perfect? And is that for you, or is that an expectation to please others? That's being that people pleaser again. If you're trying to be perfect, what is perfect and who for? You know, are you ever really going to get there? And does that mean you're ever going to be happy? Ever going to be happy now? Satisfied with where you're at now in this moment? You're missing life. You're letting life pass you by because you're feeling, when I've lost this weight, when I've got this job, when I've moved house, when I've changed my car, when I've done this, that, and the other, I'll be happy then. You're never gonna get there completely. So does that mean you're always going to be unhappy trying to achieve happiness? Choose to be happy now with you, with who you are. If you're holding on to feelings of unworthiness, of low self-esteem, of some shame, lack of self-belief, self-confidence, some guilt, carrying some trauma, some hurt, feeling lonely and unhappy, it's going to be depression coming from that. That all comes from a lack of self-love from you, to you, for you. You're never going to have another relationship with anybody as long as the one you have with yourself. So you might as well learn to love yourself. And then it doesn't feel like you're so alone. It's not, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. It suddenly becomes we. We've got this. And you can feel like you're actually being supported because suddenly you're feeling less insignificant. It's we. Yeah, it's we. We've got this. So don't allow others to control your love for yourself by putting you down. Stand up for yourself. That's protecting your own energy, which we've talked about in the past. You can say no. It's okay to say no. Tell yourself loving, positive language, happy, strong, dynamic, encouraging words. Your body's listening to everything you tell it, remember. And it does make a difference when you speak positively to yourself. It shifts your energy up the emotional guidance scale I've spoke about before. So you say, I matter. I am worthy. I deserve. I am lovable. I am enough. I am kind. I am warm. I am funny. I am loyal. I am beautiful. I am sexy. I am intelligent. I am friendly. I am caring. Give it a go. Happy people glow differently. See yourself glow with happiness from the inside out. People will notice. They'll say, you look different. If you lost some weight, no, you're just shining, happy, joyful. You're happy with you and it's nobody else's business. Okay. Enjoy the love you have for others, for yourself too. And they're my tips for today. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to know more about self-love and how to put these things into practice, please feel free to book a one-to-one. There's a chemistry call for free for 15 minutes. You could join my Facebook page, which is Angelic Healing You, and my group is Angelic You. Completely free, loads of hints and tips and lots of self-love on there, lots of videos. Or you can visit my website that's just on the screen below. So there you go. Don't forget to be kind to you because you matter, because you're worthy, and because you deserve to be happy too. See you next time. Bye.